Yeah, hello friend. Good morning, good evening to all of you who is watching my video. Okay, so I'm going to explain about complete. Let me just share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visual, right? Yeah. So today I will going to explain about uh, bottleneck, right? Already you were aware, I was explained. So complete our performance tuning, right? So today I'm going to explain the bottleneck, right? Where is actually bottleneck happen in our mapping. So let me, yeah, okay. So this is your slides. So today I will going to explain entire things. Okay, just come with me. Uh, so bottleneck, what is the bottleneck, right? We already explained like what is the stages of performance tuning, right? I was explained, say performance tuning, right? The goal of the performance tuning, right? Optimize the session performance, right? So what will be the stages, right? So these stages will follow. Uh, okay, so optimize the target, optimize the source, right? Optimize the mapping, optimize the transformations, right? These things I was explaining in last session. Optimize the session, how to optimize the session, optimize the grid deployment, okay? Optimize the power center component and optimize the system as well. So these things I will explain. So now I'm going to explain like bottleneck, where is actually bottleneck happen. So in first session, what is the first step of bottleneck? Will be this one. uh, Bottleneck actually, what is the overview, right? I will explain like this is the first step in performance tuning, right? Is to identify the performance bottleneck, right? The performance bottleneck can occur in the source and the target database, right? Because both if any pipeline you are going to develop, right, you need to acquire like source and target, both things, right? So first you need to identify what is the source and what is the target. Okay, so then performance after that you develop the mapping, right? The mapping, the session and the system, these instrument is involved to develop any mapping. What will be the strategy of these things? The strategy is to identify a performance bottleneck, each eliminate, right? How to eliminate it, and then identify the next performance bottleneck, right? Until you are satisfied with the performance, right? Look the performance bottleneck the following order, because there is any way you are going to the systematic way is required, right? The first similar thing I was explaining last session, like here is also similar things where you actually bottleneck happen. Bottleneck actually there is term for to identify the issue inside the Informatica, right? So the target is the first bottleneck, source, mapping level, session level, then last one will be the system level. Okay, these are the five element you need to choose, and then you can start your bottleneck identification inside your Informatica mapping. Correct? So So the next session will be next things. So what I'm trying to explain, uh, the run the test session. Okay, what will be the process? You can use the order. First will be you can use uh, this is run the test session. You can configure a test session to read from a flat file source, or to write a flat file target to identify source and target bottleneck. Okay. Now after that, you can analyze the performance detail, analyze the performance details such as performance counters to determine where the session performance decreases, right? Analyze thread statics, analyze the thread statics to determine the optimal number of partitions point. Okay. Then after last point will be the monitor system performance. You can use system monitoring tool to view the percentage of CPU utilization, input output, and the paging to identify the system bottleneck. You can also use the workflow monitor to system resource usage. Okay. So these things you need to take the tools and everything, then you can analyze your system performance. Okay. So these things you need to use, and then you can utilize your performance. So performance is basically, right, whatever here I am trying to go in detail so that you understand, right? Because my main objective is to explain in detail so that everyone can understand, right, where is actually bottleneck happen. Right, multiple times someone was asking the question like what is the bottleneck, how to start the investigation inside your mapping, right? So that things, so that things you can understand, and then you can start the actually bottleneck. So I will in next session I will explain about the thread statics, right? Thread statics actually nothing as this is the how to read that threads inside your session. So in last technical session, I was explained, right, how to read the session, where is actually you can go and read the threads happen, right? So but that mapping was very small, so that kind of term was not captured, right? Because when you executed a small mapping and there is no any performance issue, then that kind of information was not captured. But yeah, no worry, I will explain so you how, what term will come when any bottleneck happen that time. So I will explain that term and some examples so in detail so that you understand and just show there how what will be the option there, and you can identify, then you start investigating actually. Okay. So this is the all about in today's thing, how what will be the bottleneck, and what how to start the investigating. Like I was explaining the five terms, right? The summarizing I'm here, five terms, right? Bottlenecks. Okay, so what was the bottleneck I was explained? Bottleneck, like what is the label? First, you the target, source, mapping, session, and system. There is the five level. Just remember this thing. Then suppose if you how to start. Suppose you want to execute something, then run the test session, analyze performance detail, then analyze the test thread statics, then monitor system performance. There is the four terms you can use inside a bottlenecks. Okay. So be you're just watching and just practicing. I will. If any doubt, anything, you can just comment here, or you can ping directly. If you want to correct directly, you can WhatsApp link also is given there. You can just ping. I will explain given my link as well. Or we can, if you want a detailed session, you can just register on Google links. Okay. Thanks all. Thanks for watching.